Hello everyone, may I have your attention please? My name is Thúy. Today I'm very happy to talk about a conversation between two people, a man and the woman. 1. The man asked if they weren't supposed to miss Nakamura at the gate. The woman agreed with him and she said that, as Becky claimed, the man agreed with her and suggested going over there right then. 2. The man asked if the woman was okay and if her back was bothering her again. The woman agreed with him and she complained that her back hurted and second time last month the man suggested making appointment to show her daughter. 3. The woman requested the girl that she didn't forget to fax those contracts to Singapore. The girl confirmed that she has faxed them as morning. The woman was happy about that. She said that she was on her way to the airport then and saw the girl the week after. 4. The woman said to the man that she had spoken to Mr. Callahan a few minutes, and she thought that Mr. Callahan had said negotiations was going very well. The man was happy about that, and he asked if he had said when he would have been back in town. The woman replied to the man, Mr. Callahan would be back in their office on Thursday. 5. The woman said hello to the man and offered to help him. The man introduced himself to the woman and he said that he was calling about the job as a mechanic and wanted to know if the position was still available. The woman replied to the man and that they were still accepting applications and she suggested waiting while she connected him to the personnel. 6. The boy said to the woman that he would like to register for a branch of work processing class. The man replied that the class began on the 30th of that month and was another on the 13th of that afternoon, and he said asked him which the boy would like that one. The boy thought that let him check his calendar for a moment. 7. The man explained he wasn't sure. He liked that clause about when the work had to be complete, and he said that he didn't recall discussing those specific days. The woman suggested looking at it, and she thought that is what they had agreed to. The man was surprised by that, and he suggested talking them before signing. 8. The woman wanted to know if Mr. Kaz wasn't supposed to be in that day. The man agreed with her, however, she told that Mr. Kaz wouldn't be there until the day after because Mr. Kaz's flight had got delayed. The woman said that she had heard about that awful storm on the news. 9. The man suggested having Mr. Kelly's retirement party in the conference room. The woman commented that she didn't think it would hold everyone even if they moved around that huge table and on the chairs. The man agreed with her and she thought that he thought that he could count a few restaurants. 10. The man complained that his squire was getting upset with him because his squire hardly saw him anymore. The man too agreed with him, however, he explained that they had to stay late to check on the inventory before the holiday season began. The man confirmed that, and he said he hoped they got it done soon. 11. The woman asked where the man thought they should took Mr. and Mrs. Fujimori while they were in town to sign the contract. The man thought that they would be too tired to do anything there the first night there. However, he supposed the second night they would be seeing just fantasy. The woman agreed with him, and she said that besides, a great meal, and so Shao was terrified. And she suggested calling and finding out what time when Shao went out. 12. The woman said hello to the secretary and asked she could show Mr. Curtis. The secretary was sorry about that because she said that Mr. Curtis has taken another position and Mr. Curtis has been gone for about 3 weeks. The man asked who he should see instead. 13. The man said to the woman he was afraid there would be a wait about 45 minutes because they took customer to reserve a table in advance. The woman was surprised by that, and she said she didn't think that they could wait that long because they were starving. She asked her he could recommend somewhere else, and he suggested trying that little place around the corner. 14. The man suggested telling him stock clerk to work more efficiently. He supposed that the chef will allow on further stay please, computer papers, binders, and secretarial pack among another thing, which needed to be stocked more regularly. The personnel agreed with him, and he said that he would make sure to speak to them. However, they was happy about that because business had been very good. The man agreed with him, and he thought that it wouldn't stay that way if customer couldn't find what they wanted. Finally, the man thought that they had been got somebody to replace Parker. The woman commented that seeing profits hadn't been good lately because there was a hiring freeze. She suggested having to have to do the work that Parker used to do. The man was surprised by that, and he complained that so 3 of them had to do the work on hour and wondered to how that would go on. Thanks for your listening.